How far would you say? 20 metres?
Good evening. It is Thursday, the 15th of November 2012, at my Christian place.
Let's hope that they have
They're talking about relocating lions in India from Ahmedabad to Uttar Pradesh. Sorry about the Indian accent, or lack of it. Anyway, there we are and there we are. Now, silly old me,
tourism.
good evening. Now, I'm a fighter. Boy, is this a wicked world. Wow. I've just had a dose of you're a tramp, Aldous. You're a Christian tramp, from someone called Liz. At the Staffordshire Job Centre on Greyfriars in Staffordshire, England, treating me like something the cat brought in to sign on for my little £71 a week, for which I've paid my taxes. Amongst other things, she suggested that I should go to Italy. Hey, jolly good show. And, silly person, suggested that perhaps I should have a chat with old David Cameron. Well, I've written a letter and I shall copy it to the Hanley BDC in Birmingham, Mr. David Cameron, the Prime Minister of Britain, and the Secretary of State for DWP, whoever that may be, and the local MP for Staffordshire North, I think, Cash, his name is, just for the hell of it. Suggesting I haven't paid my taxes. Well, I was put through a good minor public school, Mill Hill Public School. By my elderly parents, who didn't have a lot of money, but they saved very hard, and etc. My mother used to have to take in lodgers for this, so that relieved the burden on the state for a start. I've then worked for some 6 years in the medical world, mostly in orthopedics, but other minor jobs too. I'm not a qualified doctor. I was training to be a doctor. I also was, as it happens, the best physics student my school had ever had. I then proceeded from Bristol University, where I stopped my studies. My brother is the doctor. My family wanted a medical doctor, and I was lined up for it. My brother was going to be an airline pilot. Now, how are we doing so far? I was a member of the Royal Institution in London, scientific institution started by, name will come to be, Faraday. I was a member of the British Astronomical Association. Also, degree in psychology at Goldsmiths. Also, religion and ethics, another degree. Also, computing. All of these things I've done. And then, on Saturday the 2nd of March, 1996, at the Cathedral and Abbey Church of St Albans, went to the meeting to become a priest in the Church of England. That's my background. And chose not to, for the two main reasons. One, the Queen is the titular head of the church. She's obviously the head of state, and she's also the head of the army. Christ came to give us the new covenant, turn the other cheek. You know me on that subject. Every single hair on the head of your fellow man is precious and special. And the second reason is because they ordain women. Christ chose 12 men, mostly ordinary working men, fishermen and so on. Luke was a physician though, but anyway, whatever. To become his disciples and then his apostles. He did not choose 6 men and 6 women. This is not to denigrate women. Not at all. Absolutely not. So, as far as I'm concerned, this question of ordaining women, women bishops and the rest is wrong. It's positively evil. So there we are. I know this. Paul also teaches about this, St. Paul, in his letters. I can't give chapter and verse, but it definitely teaches about this. What else have I done? Bugger all! With my little life, I'm just a Christian. Before God, I am nothing. I know this. Now, as it happens, I nearly died 2 weeks ago. I caught a cold under the bridge where I sleep normally. I'm in this Christian place of mine now, but there we are. And then my asthma kicked in, and I was caught short. So for 12 hours, what's happening here? For 12 hours, I had to breathe very carefully and was within a hair's breadth of just dying. Bang! Finito. All you'd have is 2,500 films of mine. Well, I'm a fighter. I'm too young to die. Now, happy thoughts. Life is for living. L'chaim. Cheerio! Ah, no good this. What's going on there? There we go. Cheerio! 2 candles. What, 4 candles? No, 4 candles? Cheerio!